Before the sun, smoke rises from a village by the water. This is the dawn of a new era. The hunt gives way to the harvest. Surplus grain, stored in clay jars, does more than feed a family. It builds a community. Along the fertile banks of the Nile and the rivers of Mesopotamia, fields anchor people to the land. Villages swell into cities, and with cities comes the need for order. To manage the growing crowds, humanity invents new tools. On a clay tablet, a scribe's stylus gives permanence to memory. Writing allows laws to settle disputes, and empires to tax and mobilize their people. In the Indus Valley and along the Yellow River, cities are laid out in grids, a testament to shared knowledge. Bronze, then iron, reshape both the farm and the battlefield. The wheel turns, and the seafaring sail unfurls, shrinking the known world. Across the dust of deserts and the vastness of oceans, connections form. Caravans trace the Silk Roads. Monsoon winds guide ships across the Indian Ocean. A web of trade and pilgrimage links Africa, Europe, and Asia. In the bustling alleys of 1,000 cities, more than goods are exchanged. Stories, ideas, and beliefs travel with the merchants and the migrants. These shared narratives become the invisible threads holding diverse societies together. But this was not the only story. Far across the oceans, other worlds were taking shape. On the steep slopes of the Andes, terraced fields fed an empire. In the Pacific, master navigators read the stars and the swells to cross an ocean larger than all the continents combined. In the Americas and Oceania, unique civilizations developed their own solutions, their own beliefs, their own genius, unaware of the networks forming on the other side of the globe. And everywhere, humanity looked for meaning. From the riverbanks of India, Hinduism and Buddhism offered paths to enlightenment. In China, Confucianism provided a blueprint for a stable society, while Taoism sought harmony with the natural world. In the Middle East, Judaism's covenant shaped a people, and Christianity's message of salvation spread across the Roman world. These beliefs became powerful forces, shaping laws, inspiring art, and defining empires. Then, a new voice echoes from the desert. The call to prayer unites a vast realm, from Spain to Indonesia. Islam forges a world of shared learning, law, and trade. By the dawn of the early modern era, the planet is intricately connected. Goods, ideas, and even diseases travel further and faster than ever before. But this is only the beginning. A new age of discovery is about to pull every continent, every sea, into a single global story. The great ships set sail, and the world is forever changed. The oceans no longer separate continents, they connect them. The Columbian Exchange shuffles life across the planet, transforming diets and landscapes. But this new world is built on conquest and coercion, its profits driven by the labor of the enslaved. A name once tied to a riverbank now appears in a ship's ledger. Yet, as goods cross the sea, so do ideas. In printing presses and public squares, thoughts of liberty and self-governance take root, sparking revolutions that redraw the maps of power. Then, a new power is unleashed, the engine. Fossil fuels power factories that pull millions into sprawling cities. Railways and telegraph wires shrink time and space. But this progress casts a long shadow. Empires expand, inequalities deepen, and the world is plunged into two devastating global wars. From the ashes, new orders arise, defined by a tense Cold War, the fall of colonies, and the rise of a truly global culture. And so we arrive at today. The past is not a foreign country. Our modern world is built on these ancient foundations. The routes of our supply chains follow the paths of old trade winds. Our political alliances and conflicts are echoes of old empires.
The very challenges we face, from climate change to global pandemics, are shaped by this shared history. We are living the consequences of every choice made, from the first farmer who planted a seed, to the scribe who made a mark, to the sailor who crossed an ocean. The story is now ours, and the next chapter is waiting to be written.